What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We're here again, once again, with 3D Racing as they are launching their third season here with 3D Racing Series. It's, big contact. I think it's the third, might be the fourth. I don't know. I guess I can't count. I guess I got to check. We are out here in the super late models as we are getting into qualifying as practice has come to an end here tonight. Scott Dobbs, thank you for the like. I need to do a couple things to update the stream, make sure everything is right. And we are showing up on the iRacing side. Make sure you guys give the share a like. Make sure you give the stream a like, a share, and a follow if I can freaking talk here tonight. Got a couple names we haven't seen in a while out here. It will be good to see some of these guys. Be interested to see how they do as they are out on the track now. What's going on, Moody? Why aren't you out here? Disappointed in you? Landon Moody was scared. He didn't want the smoke. No smoke for Moody. If you guys are over on the TikTok, well, I'm not live on TikTok yet, am I? If you guys are over on Kick, I will take a look at the chats here in just 1 second. Just going ahead and getting everything situated for us. Yellow's out there. What's up, Yellow? Oops. Just screwed that up royally, didn't I? All right. So there's Schroyer out there in the number 58 machine. Doing a couple laps. Oh, what do we got? Okay, both the YouTubes look good. We need to go ahead and launch the Kick. Let's go ahead and launch the Kick stream. Let's go live over there. I need to change. We're going to end that real quick. I guess apparently I had the wrong... I thought I put the name in here. Apparently I did not. Of the session over on TikTok. Pulling that up now. Getting the TikTok stream going. Need to go ahead and grab our chat for a Kick. So I can see that over here. And now I got the timing up. It looks like Dustin Lehman currently on the pole with the quick time. As these guys are back with another round for 3D Racing. Clifford Driscoll going to qualify third. Here's a couple. We see Ethan Toder a little bit more often than some of the other guys, but he's out on the track. Thaddeus out there. Who else we got out there? Cody Sieber. We haven't seen him in officials here lately. He's out on the track. Right now we got Brandon Freeberg out there putting some laps in. I would probably get right reared. Why would you get right reared by Dobbs? Explain to me. Moody, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Make sure you guys get those shares out there tonight. Really need to get the shares out there. That's what I need from you guys as we get some people up over in the TikTok stream. What's up, everybody over on TikTok? Brandon's going to go 16th quickest out on the charts. Looks like we got 16 cars set to do battle here tonight. Let's go, boys, says Brett. All right, that reminds me, I got to move this stuff around just a little bit. Nate, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Appreciate that like. Let me go over here, and it won't show me the shorts chat. So I need to go ahead and pop out that chat too. Put that over there with the Kick. I got to figure out a way to get these all tied together at some point. We're going to move that just above. Sounds like Heat Race number 1 is coming out. We do have an invert for the feature. Top 6 will get inverted into tonight's feature. Let's go ahead and hit up tonight's starting lineup here at Lernerville. Starting on the pole here tonight, it is going to be Dustin Lehman. Outside of him, it's going to be Clifford Driscoll. Starting in the number 3 spot, it's going to be Ethan Toder with BJ Goodnight starting in 4th. Going to be Anthony starting in that number 5 spot. Scott Dobbs in 6th. Rick Gibson in 7th. And JD in that number 8 spot. Everybody transfers through here tonight. And admin is the admin. It shows him in the heat. Maybe they didn't DQ himself. So it shows them. I see those likes coming up out there. Penny says, let's get him going. How you been, Nathan? How you been, bud? I've been doing good. Nathan with the heart me. Appreciate the heart me, Nathan. Appreciate that. Now, TikTok does have, let me know if it's out there over on TikTok. TikTok does have a little thing going on if I stream for a certain amount of time. Drayton Smith, thank you for the like. Thomas Lee, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Make sure you guys get those shares out there too. But if I get a subscriber, one subscriber a stream, I think it is, I can hit some bonus over the next 14 days. If you guys see that subscribe button and feel like you need to subscribe over on TikTok, definitely would be appreciated. As these guys are going to pull out on the track here in just 1 minute. Looks like we are pulling out on the track now. As Dustin Lehman in the number 30 going to bring them out. I love that blue and black. That is sharp. That is sharp as they pull out on the track. Did he? Oh, he did DQ himself. Oh, he did it late, maybe. All right, so Dustin going to lead him to the green flag in that number 30 with Clifford Driscoll to the outside. Going to be Ethan Toder in that 225 on the inside of row number 2. And then you see BJ good for one night in the number 41 starting in 4th. Let's get them going. I love that. All right, they're going to line them up 2 by 2 into turn number 1 and 2, going green flag this time by. It's not in my Discord, but if you want to shoot me a message, I'll get it. LED 6565. Thank you for the follow, Brandon. Thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Appreciate that like. If you guys are over on the YouTube stream, guys, let me know what do you got over on the vertical side. Let me know what you guys think of the vertical stream over on YouTube. Green flag is out as Dustin gets on the gas as they head down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Toder looking for the lead already. Can't slide it up. He's going to park it in front of Driscoll for the number 2 spot. Driscoll going to dive up underneath him as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway, Driscoll's going to lose ground out of turn number 4. He's got BJ to the outside. Here comes Scott Dobbs digging to the high side in that number 29 as they come down the back straightaway. Looks like they might go single file. Anthony Ray going to dive down to the bottom, up underneath Dobbs. Can't make it stick as Dobbs pushes Driscoll down the front straightaway. So much going on here in heat race number 1 as they come down the back straightaway as BJ Goodnight going to be all over that back bumper bar of Toder as they come out of turn number 4. Battle for the number 4 spot as Dobbs is trying to slide in front of Driscoll, almost up into BJ. He parks it on his nose. Big contact. Anthony's going to take advantage as Dobbs and Driscoll go up over the edge. Yellow flag is out. Oh, Dobbs is going to try to parallel park it here and slows it down too much. Driscoll gets into the back of him. Then there's more contact. Oh, up over the edge as the caution flag comes out for the first time here tonight in heat race number 1. Well, that's been an interesting heat so far. So far, so good. Good racing out on the track. Good hard racing. We can all deal with that, right? All right. Let's see. Got to move this back up there. This back up there. This back up there. I got to figure out a better way. I need a 4th screen. That is really what I need. I need a 4th screen. I got 3 of them now, but I need 4. I just put the app on my phone. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't get a lot of people over on TikTok. So I definitely appreciate you guys, or over on Twitch. So I definitely appreciate you guys out there. BJ's fault. Pack her up, buddy. Pack her up, BJ. All right, they're going to go ahead and line them up. As Dustin is going to be out front by himself. Delaware restart. Looks like Ethan Toder going to take the outside. BJ is going to be on the inside. They're going to stack him up 2 by 2 from that second row on back as Dustin leads him to the green flag. Pace car is off. Green flag is out. Yeah, I've never been big on Twitch. Larry, thank you for the like. Good to see you over on some more content. As BJ struggles with the handling, slides up the track. Anthony's going to go around him. Anthony up to the number 3 spot. Rick Gibson up to 4th. as they battle 3 wide for the number 5 position. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes BJ winding it up on the high side. Down the back straightaway. He's got a big run. Looking for the number 4 spot as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Top 3 single file as they come out of turn number 4. Timothy is racing tonight. Yes, he is. Thomas. What's up, Thomas? Brendan, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that over on TikTok as they come down the back straightaway. It is going to be a battle for that number 4 spot, but BJ going to take it. Not too much fight there out of Rick as BJ sets his sights on Anthony as they come down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 2 laps to go as they come across the line. Well, does BJ have a good enough time to get up into that top 3? Heat races make a big difference in the points here as they come down the back straightaway. Brett, thank you for the like and the share. Appreciate that. As they head through turn number 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway, it is going to be all Dustin out front. Ethan Toter in second. Anthony in third as it looks like Scott Dobbs is done. Checkered flag is out. Dustin going to take the win. Toter second. Anthony Ray third. BJ Goodnight, Rick Gibson, and JD are your top 6 left out on the track. Let's go take a look and see what happened here as Dobbs might have been broke. Yeah, he just sends it off. Driscoll does enough to go ahead and get around him as that is the end of heat race number 1. Getting ready for heat race number 2 here tonight. When are they going to stack them up? There it is. Nathan, thank you for the share. Charlie, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Alex, thank you for the follow. Appreciate those follows out there. As we get ready for heat race number 2, and it is going to be last season's champion, Travis StClair, starting on the pole here in heat race number 2. And the number 2 spot is going to be CJ Phillips in the number 6. Be interested to see if he has a better one with Thaddeus Marshall starting in 3rd. Going to be Cody Sieber, Tim Wesley starting in 5th, Cody Sieber in 6th. Scott Schroyer in 7th, and Brandon in that number 8 spot. Apparently, he wasn't racing. I thought he was. So, Brandon Gibbs is in the number 34. I do know it says admin, but it is Brandon Gibbs. As they come down the back straightaway, it is going to be Travis StClair leading the way. It is a league. Yes, it is, Hunter. It is 3D Racing. If you want to go look them up over on Facebook, look them up over on Facebook. It is 3D Racing. As Travis is going to take the green flag, I guarantee he is not going to sandbag these heat races. It almost cost him last season trying to play the invert. That's what I said. Sieber, Marshall. I haven't seen a bunch of these guys in a while. Personally, I know Marshall runs some leagues, but what's up, Chief? What's up, buddy? Looking for the green flag this time by Travis StClair in the number 13. Looking to set him off a turn number 4. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they head into turn number 1 and 2. CJ Phillips going to fall into second as Thaddeus is trying to keep getting that number 3 spot as Gibbs falls back to the number 4 position. Gibbs going to dig down low. Here comes Wesley in the 81. Can't quite get there as they come down the front straightaway. CJ going to get a little tight there in turn number 1 and 2, then makes them loose as they come out of turn number 2 down the front straightaway. Here comes Wesley once again, almost into the door of Gibbs. It's going to be Cody Sieber right there in that number 5 spot. Big pressure out of Wesley Gwaltney as they come down the back straightaway, 2x2 for the number 7 spot as Brandon Freeberg trying to find his way around Schroyer, and he does out of turn number 4. Battle for the number 3 position as Gibbs is putting big pressure on Marshall down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, going to be single file for the field. What's up, everyone? Yeah, you have to play it on PC. The 357 is clean. It is a good-looking car. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn at number 3 and 4. Here comes Gibbs with a run. Is he going to give him the bumper? He doesn't as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Wesley is right on their heels as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Sieber trying to find a way around Wesley. He's got to fall back in line as they come down the back straightaway once again as Gibbs tries to put the pressure on the number 83 of Marshall. We're going to jump back up to the front as CJ Phillips is slowly reeling in Travis StClair. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be single file. 2 laps to go. We got one over the edge. It's going to be Thaddeus off the edge in turn number 3 and 4. Brandon Gibbs going to get a piece of it. Caution flag comes out. Thaddeus is going to go up and over. Oh, no. Wesley. Oh, Wesley parked it on Gibbs. At the same time, Thaddeus went off the track. Let's take another look at that one. Let's look at this one from the blimp. There's a lot going on here. Watch the green and white 83 go over the edge, and Wesley tries to throw a bomb, gets the tire, messes with the handling of the car, and he absolutely parks it on Gibbs. And Sieber going to catch a piece of that one, too, as the caution flag comes out here in heat race number 2. So lots of cars down on pit road as Travis StClair leads the way here as they come down the front straightaway. Let's see how soon it's going to be before we get that green flag. Sniff them like you mean it. That is hilarious. Sniff them like you mean it. All right, I had to mute my phone. It was dinging over here as these guys line it up, Delaware restart style. They're going to get one to go at the line. Everybody's back out on the track, I believe, except for Thaddeus. Thaddeus off the track going green flag this time by. Is he going to make it back out? I think he had to take the tow as Travis StClair going to lead him to the green flag this time by. It is a green-white checker, so it'll be 2 laps to the checkered when they take the green flag. iRacing for PC, yep. Thank you, Trevor. Where is Jesse Wilson? I don't know. Luke, thank you for the follow. Green flag is out as Travis gets a massive jump. Here comes Cody Sieber looking for second. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. CJ Phillips going to have a big run. He's going to take Brandon with him. Brandon up to the number 3 spot. It is chaos behind him as they get the white flag down the front straightaway, beating and banging as Wesley trying to dig the bottom side 2x2 at the back of the pack as Scott Schroyer going to take the number 4 spot. Here comes Wesley once again. It's going to be Travis StClair, CJ Phillips, Brandon Freeberg, Scott Schroyer, Wesley, Brandon Gibbs, Cody Sieber, and Thaddeus Marshall rounding out the field. They're going to come out here for a warm-up, and we're going to burn in this track. Nathan, thank you for the rose. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right, so good racing out on the track. Definitely hard racing. 2 cautions, 1 in each heat as these guys pull out on the track to do a little bit of racing here tonight. They're going to get some laps in, and we're going to get ready for tonight's feature. So let's get this track burned in and see how these guys do. Dylan, thank you for the follow. Daxton, thank you for the follow. Appreciate this. It's the iRacing, and you can only play it on PC. It is a league, Hunter. It's 3D Racing. I think you asked me that. You might not have heard me. It is 3D Racing. Go check them out over on Facebook. Scott Dobbs going to go to the top of the charts. Then Brandon jumps up to the top of the charts right after that. Seen that yesterday as these guys tried to pull back out on the track off of pit road. Cliff going to steal it from the back. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, Clifford is good at, he's always fast. And he could surprise you. I don't know. I don't think they're taking anybody else. So you do have to run recruitment races with these guys. But the best thing to do is go follow their Facebook so that you have the information for when they do recruitment races again. They usually turn over some seasons pretty quick. Their seasons are short, only 6 races. So I got to imagine we'll do these 6 and probably get a month off or so, and then they'll do another series. All right, these guys out on the track right now, getting those laps in. Clifford Driscoll, that is who Brett is pulling for here tonight to come from the back. Can he do it here? Well, guess we'll find out here in just a little bit. Let's see how long this warm-up is. 5-minute warm-up. All right, so hot laps in right now. Getting those warm-ups in. Right now, Travis StClair, he's going to be starting deep in the field here tonight. Starting in the number 5 spot after the invert. So he's out there putting down the quick laps. He's going to have to do a little bit of work, get around some fast guys to get out there out front once again, looking to defend that championship. All right, what do we got going on out there? Looks like everybody is out on the track except for Rick Gibson right now. So we got everybody out on the track. I hit crashes. It goes right to Dobbs, even though it looked like we had one jumping up over the edge back there. Now we're on JD in the number 22 Speed Ranch Machine. That car looks sharp, too. There's some sharp-looking cars as Wesley is going to go cut the grass. You know, he's got plenty of time. He's got plenty of time, and there's plenty of people to go over the edge. Thank you guys for the likes. We're at 1,100 likes over on TikTok. Appreciate that. Make sure you guys are getting those shares out there. Let's get some people up in the stream. Share the stream. That is the best way to support, as it looks like BJ Goodnight is struggling a little bit right now. Oh, man, he was flirting with the 38 there, as the 38 of Rick Gibson pulling out on the track. And almost stuck that nose out there a little too far. We're starting to get some people up in here, as we got about 30 seconds left here to the warm-up, and we're going to go into feature racing here tonight. It's going to be a wild one. I believe it is 50 laps. 50 laps for tonight's features. Top 6 are inverted for the start. Travis StClair, he's going to be starting back in that number 5 spot, looking to repeat the championship. As looked like, was that Sieber that just went over the edge? He did. He comes back out on the track. What's up, Highside Racing? Now that's the guy who's going to get the shares out there. Highside, thank you for the share. Appreciate that. Appreciate that share. Clint, where are you at? Where are you watching at? I knew you were out there somewhere. As that's the end of warm-up, we're going to get into tonight's main event. Let's get ready for tonight's starting lineup. Leighton, thank you for the share. Appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. As TikTok crudely paste whatever they got going on right now over my stream so I couldn't see it. Appreciate the shares, guys. Appreciate those shares. All right, let's get ready for tonight's starting lineup. 50 laps here tonight for the main event. Starting on the pole here tonight. He snuck his way up through, qualified in the back, but snuck his way up through in the feature. It's going to be Brandon Freeberg. Starting in the number 2 spot. In the number 75 here tonight, it's going to be Anthony Ray. On the inside of row number 2 in the number 6 machine. Needs a little introduction here with 3D Racing. It's going to be CJ Phillips. Starting in the number 4 spot, in the number 225, I believe it is, it's going to be Ethan Toder. Starting in a 5th, it's going to be defending champion Travis StClair. Starting 6th, outside of him, it's going to be Dustin Lehman. Starting in 7th here tonight, in the number 41, it's going to be BJ Goodnight with Scott Schroyer starting in 8th. Rick Gibson going to start in the number 9 spot with Wesley Gwaltney in 10th. JD going to start in 11th with Gibbs starting in 12th. Then rounding out the rest of the field, Tamos, thank you for the follow. Cameron, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Rounding out the rest of the field, it's going to be Scott Dobbs in 13th, Cody Sieber 14th, Clifford Driscoll 15th, and Thaddeus Marshall rounding out the field in that number 16 spot. Let me know out there, who do you think is going to win it here tonight? Who are your favorites in the chat? Let me know. Ob's Daddy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. High side out there with all kinds of shares. Appreciate you. As Brandon going to lead the field to the green flag as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Who's it going to be tonight? Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway, down into turn number 1 and 2. Brandon going to have that high side. Big run down the front straightaway as they're 3 wide for third down the back straightaway. Anthony's going to back out of that one as there's a door by Ethan Toder into the 6 of CJ Phillips. They keep it straight down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. A little bit more contact there as CJ gets a little bit loose as Ethan tried to push it as look at this. Travis StClair already working for the number 2 spot as they come out of turn number 4. StClair, of course, yeah, he is goated. He is definitely goated. Yeah, we got a bunch of StClairs. Reed, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I'm announcing. Brandon out front. Travis StClair in 2nd. CJ Phillips in 3rd. Ethan Toder in 4th. Anthony Ray in 5th. It is chaos from 6 on back as we got a drag race down the back straightaway. Here comes Rick Gibson in the number 38. 3 wide behind him as Wesley going to dig that high side. Big run. He's going to take it 3 wide for 6th into turn number 1 and 2. Wesley has that high side digging. What's up, Slade? What's up, buddy? Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Doug, thank you for the like as it's still side by side. Wesley up to the number 6 spot. Wesley is a man on a mission in that number 81 as he is really digging that rim up on the top side as they head into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 6 laps complete. Nutty, thank you for the follow. High side, thank you for follow. My name is James. Down the back straightaway, it's going to be Brandon Freeberg pulling away. Travis StClair in 2nd as Toder is going to take that number 3 spot away from CJ Phillips. Phillips going to go to the bottom side. Can't get the speed off the turn as we're going to come back here as it is chaos now. Still, for that number 6 spot, Wesley trying to hold on and catch Anthony Ray. So, whoa, big contact as Gibson gets knocked down in the grass. He goes around. Caution flag comes out as Sieber is off the track. Jaden, thank you for the follow. All right, we're going to go take another look at that one. Thank you for the Rose Abs Daddy. Appreciate that. Just noticed that over there. I got way too many stream things going on. We're going to go take a look and see what exactly happened here. I'm doing good. What's up, Mayo? Thank you for the like. Oh, he came down into him. Oh, the 30 of Dustin Lehman comes down into him, and then Sieber gets caught up. We're going to go take a look at this one from a different view. Let's go take a look and see what Sieber had to deal with. He's coming up. He comes in late. Oh, Dobbs goes high and absolutely demolishes Sieber. Sieber nowhere to go. Caution flag is out. Yeah, I don't, what track do you run anyway? But yeah, I announced one race ever in real life. High side out there with all kinds of shares. Jaden and Nutty Fancy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, guys. Tons of likes, 3.3K likes. Appreciate it, guys. It is going good. It is going good. You going to run some mini stocks with us tomorrow, or do you got some leagues to do, Mayo? All right, so Brandon Freeberg has commanded this race. He's going to get that front row all to himself. Delaware restart. They're going to stack him up 2 by 2 behind him as they head for turn number 3 and 4. Brandon, thank you for the follow. Let's see if they get that one to go this time by as they come across the line. We're going to, after 9 o'clock, probably about 9:15, I'm going to put it up. We're going to run one asphalt, one dirt. Nice. I've never been to Louisiana, but I know some people out there. Yeah, just keep an eye on the Discord. I'm going to do some stuff with the kids, some streaming with the kids, 7 to 9, and then after that, I'm going to set up the mini stock races, so probably about 9:15. High side out there with all kinds of shares. Brandon, I think I already said it, but thank you for the follow once again. As these guys send it into turn number 1 and 2. We're still under caution. I thought we were going 1 to go, but I guess not. Everybody out on the track. Are we 1 to go this time? As they head into turn at number 3 and 4. Yeah, I know 9 o'clock's not too bad for you. I know you being on the left coast, it's always a big difference. Jordan, thank you for the follow. Jace, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Appreciate those follows, guys. You guys are killing it over on TikTok, as always. Going to be Brandon Freeberg leading him to the green flag this time by, I think... Let's see. Yeah, the pace lights are out. Pace truck is pulling off. They're going to head into turn number 1 and 2. Look at this. Toter might be in a good spot to try and take the lead. Green flag is out. Good jump by Toter as they come out of turn number 2. Down, or 4. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. It does look wet as Toter going to slide up the track. Here comes Travis StClair. He wants that number 2 spot. Slides him in turn number 3 and 4. Toter going to try to dig down up underneath him. Gets a little contact from behind by CJ Phillips. Battle for second is intense as they come out of turn number 2. Here comes Toter back down low. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. He's going to send it in turn number 3 and 4. Slides up the track. Travis gets a run. He's going to ship it into turn number 1 and 2. Aaron, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Jace, I think I said that. And Jordan, appreciate all those follows. I'm here. What's up? I see you, Slade. As they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Here comes StClair with a slide into turn number 1 and 2. Cut down by Toter out of turn number 2. Big run down the back straightaway. He's going to ship it into turn number 3 and 4. They're actually gaining on the leader. He almost gets into him. Out of 4, he's going to park it in between them. StClair's going to ship it into 1 and 2. Great racing on the track. StClair up the track. Toter up underneath them. Here comes CJ Phillips. He wants a piece of the action as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway, they're going to get it single file. They might ride for a bit. Tire wear might be a thing at the end of this one as they got 14 laps in the books. Caution flag comes out. We do some stock car stuff. Looks like Anthony might have had issues here. Let's take a look and see what might have happened to Anthony. Is there contact? Oh, he went up over the edge. There might have been a little net code pushing him in there quick and makes a little bit of contact with the wall. Not sure why he towed. That was the lightest tap ever, but Anthony is going to go ahead and take that tow. He might be done for the night. All right, so Anthony took the tow. He's got a minute and a half. Are they going to give him the laps? They're going to give him the laps to go ahead and try and get back out. Some courtesy laps for the number 75. He was trying to tow to not bring the caution out, and caution came out anyway. Appreciate you guys coming out. We are going to start putting up some more short form content. I don't know if you guys seen it over on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and I even put some stuff on Instagram, and I don't usually do that. So make sure you guys check out that. It is the same thing across all the platforms, but go check it out on your favorite platform as we are waiting for Anthony to take that tow. We are 14 laps into this one. We're going to have 35 to go when they take the green flag. It's looking good over here. Yeah. I have a new program that helps me out with that a lot. So that helps. It auto post them for me and stuff. So like I just go in and figure out which shorts I want to use, and it'll auto post it and caption it for me. So that is kind of cool. Let's see. The lights are still on the pace truck, so we aren't going green flag this time by. Let's see. We got anybody? We don't have anybody on the vertical content over on YouTube. Either that or it's broken. Man, it is light today. It is quiet today. I think everybody's watching the debate, maybe. Might actually be what's going on. Oops, I hit the wrong thing. My bad, guys. Trying to rearrange how I got some of the stuff laid across my screens. As these guys come down the back straightaway, and Brandon is going to blink out a little bit right there. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Battle for second is back as Travis going to slide up. He takes the number 2 spot as it looked like CJ almost went up over the top. Back up to the front, it is Brandon leading the way. He's got Travis StClair trying to hunt him down as Ethan Toter in the number 3 spot. I've seen a lot of people streaming it on Twitch. I would think... What do you mean? Zach, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Tommy, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. John, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. As they head into turn number... Oh, the debate. Yeah, you would figure it would be. I'm assuming that's why it's a little bit lighter. William, thank you for the share. Appreciate that. Cater, thank you for the likes over there on TikTok. 4.6K likes over on TikTok. You guys are freaking awesome. And it's going to be Brandon leading the way. Travis StClair in second. Brandon having a little bit of an internet connection issue. Could it become a problem by the end of this one as Wesley has raced his way up into the number 4 spot? And here is Brett's pick in the number 63. Cliff Driscoll in the number 63 up to the number 6 spot. That's 9 spots. And Thaddeus is up 8 spots up into 8th. So some of these guys making some big moves as this race goes on down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be single file for the lead, but Travis starting to put the work on Brandon. Back here pretty quiet as Wesley really going to dig into 3 and 4, but he loses some ground out of turn 4. Gains it on entry, loses it on exit as Travis StClair is all over the back of the 171 as he blinks through turn number 1 and 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be single file up at the front. It is definitely crazy. Here comes StClair looking for the lead. Tried the slider. It's not there. Ethan Toter going to fill in the high side. StClair might lose a spot here as they ship it into turn number 3 and 4. He slides up the track, parks it behind Brandon, but here comes Toter to the bottom side. He's going to slide him in turn number 1 and 2. Toter going to come up the track. StClair's got to back off of it as it cuts down underneath him down the back straightaway. Slides him in 3 and 4. I'll tell you what, that slider from StClair right there lost a whole lot less momentum than the one out of Toter. Toter's going to do it in 1 and 2. Much better that time as they come out of turn 2 as the caution flag is out once again. Man, right as it gets good, somebody's got to step on it. Who stepped on it this time? Was it BJ? BJ, did you step on it? All right, we're going to go find this one, see what happened to bring out this caution. And what looks like BJ caught up in this one. We are almost to the halfway point. Does BJ go up over the edge? Is there contact? We're going to find out. He sends it into turn 3. Oh, he just goes over the edge, steps on it. No contact. Should be a quick caution flag here. You know, Highside is out there with the 6 shares. Guys, if you are on the other platforms too, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. I don't know if you can on Twitch. Make sure you guys get those shares out there. Let's get some people up in the other streams as we come out of turn number 2. Let's see how quick we go green flag racing. That is the third. They're talking about third caution because I believe they will go single file from third caution on out. As we're going to hit the halfway point when they take the green flag. It'll be 25 laps to go. Oh, this is the last double file one. This is the last double file one. Then it'll be single file from here on out. Casey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Follow. William, thank you for the follow. Oh, I think I already said that. High side, another share. High side just out there with the 6 shares. As they come down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Let's see. Are we going green flag racing this time by? Looks like we are. As they come out of turn number 4, green flag is out. Oh, quick yellow. Quick yellow. They had to stop that one. So they got to stop out on the track, wait for the pace car to come around. And we are going to try that one again. The admins must not have liked something with that one. Oh, you made a TikTok? I'll tell you what. It has been good for streaming. I know Peter's been streaming over there. He's enjoyed it. Biggest thing is I got to watch what I say. Ethan, thank you for the follow. Ethan out there with the follow over on TikTok. I got banned one time for talking about the little cars, if you know what I mean. They banned me for hate speech. All right, they're going to come out of turn number 4. Let's see if we get that one to go this time by. Pace truck is out front still. Let's see. The lights are off. Looks like we're going green flag racing this time by. I told Joy I think that's what he got him. Yeah. It's crazy. It is crazy. Micah, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Donald, thank you for the follow. What is that? Heinstan? Thank you for the follow. I think I'm saying that. Yes, it is iRacing. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be Brandon out front. Here comes Toter in the 225. Toter tries to slide her. It is not there. He's going to slide into the number 2 spot. Here comes Wesley. They're 3-4 wide into turn number 3 and 4. Travis StClair going to slide up the track. They're going to be 3 wide out of turn number 4. Wesley was down low, little bit of contact. They're going to keep it straight into 1 and 2. Toter going to slide up the track. Here comes StClair back to the bottom. Brandon's got to be loving what's happening behind him as they head through turn number 3 and 4. StClair back up the track. StClair back in that number 2 spot as CJ Phillips going to get the wall. He goes up over the edge out of turn number 2. No caution flag. CJ Phillips caught the wall down the front straightaway. He's going to make it back out of the track. No caution flag as they head into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be all Brandon out front. Travis StClair in that number 2 spot. He's got Ethan Toter behind him as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Can they catch Brandon once again? High side with more shares. Appreciate you. They are dirt little cars. Yeah. That's what we got to call them. Here comes Toter looking for the number 2 spot. He's going to send it into turn number 3 and 4. Slides up the track. Here comes StClair back down low. StClair going to get in line. He doesn't go for the move, but he does go low so he doesn't run him over as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Might be a little bit of a thought process. Maybe save a little bit of tire. Or let him do all the work if he catches Brandon first. That could be a possibility. These guys get racing. It could help draw everybody back in as Driscoll rolls the bottom side. He's up 10 spots to the number 5 position. High side out there with some more shares as Clifford Driscoll digging the bottom through turn number 3 and 4. Did he find a little something? Let's take a look at these lap times. He isn't the fastest, but he is the second fastest on the track last time by. Let's see what these lap times look like as they come out of turn number 4. He's starting to lose a little bit of ground. I don't think it's there anymore as Ethan Toter is on a mission. He is running 15/16 as the caution flag comes out as he was just about to catch the leader. This might be a good thing for Brandon. Brandon doesn't seem to have the same speed that Toter has unless he's saving. He could be saving those tires for a battle here, so that is a possibility. But Toter was definitely reeling him in. Looks like Rick Gibson has some issues once again here tonight. Let's see what happens to Gibson. He's going to go up over the edge. I think he does. Steps it over. Able to get on the brakes and does not hit that wall. So kind of no harm, no foul. Should be a quick restart here. Will be single file from here on out. All right, they got him stacked up single file. It is 33 laps in the books. Going to be 34 complete when they take the green flag. We're going to have 16 laps to go. 16 laps. Anything could happen still here tonight. Definitely looking like it's going to be a heater for the lead as Toter has definitely got some speed in that 225. The big question you got to ask, who's been saving tires? It does look like if you're not able to clear that slide job, it is hard to make that pass work and you might lose some spots, but Clifford Driscoll's showing the bottom can be fast. I don't know for how many laps, but definitely could have some speed on the bottom. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway, looking for turn number 1 and 2. Single file. Good start by Toter and StClair. They're going to stay nose to tail. Wesley going to stay in line as Driscoll goes back to work on the bottom side as they head through turn number 3 and 4. He's going to cut the grass out of turn number 4. He's got that bottom side rolling. I don't know how many laps he can do it for. Oh, he messed it up there. Big bobble out of turn number 2. Here comes Dustin Lehman to the outside. Lehman going to dig to the outside as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Keeping an eye on those relatives up at the top front of the pack. If anything happens there, they're going to be 3 wide, though, for the number 5 spot as they come out of turn number 2. Move Dustin up to 5th. Here comes Thaddeus Marshall in the number 83. He's raced his way up into 6th. Up 10 spots. Does Thaddeus have anything left in the tank of the number 83, or did he use too much? Back up to the front, going to be Brandon leading the way as they come across the line. 12 laps to go. Does Toter have what it takes as Brandon goes over the edge of the leader? Up over the edge out of turn number 1 and 2. New race leader. It's going to be the 225 of Ethan Toter as they come out of turn number 4. Toter to the point. Travis StClair in second. Wesley up to 3rd, Dustin. 4th is Brandon, is trying to keep into that top 5, but Thaddeus trying to take it away from him. Thaddeus going to dive back up underneath him, takes the number 5 spot back. Brandon falling all the way back to 6th, but it could have been a whole lot worse as Travis StClair trying to reel in our race leader. He was the quickest car last time by as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Let's take a look at the lap times this time by. Toter put down a heater with a 26. There's Travis StClair with a 27. They keep it pretty even that time by. Wesley a little ways back. He's 9/10 off of the number 13 in the number 3 spot. Dustin is in 4th. Thaddeus in 5th. Brandon continuing to have a little bit of internet malfunction. Here comes Brandon to the outside looking for the number 5 spot. He's going to take it down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Cody, thank you for the follow. As Ethan Toter continues to lead 0.6 of a second over Travis StClair as they come out of turn number 4. 6 laps to go. 6 laps to go. I don't know if Travis has it, but he was almost a 10th quicker than Toter that time by, but he's going to have to be better than that through turn number 3 and 4. Let's see what it is at the line this time by. It's going to be Toter with a quicker lap. Back through the field trying to see what's going on. Looks like everybody pretty much single files the 22, and JD gets a little loose. Big save out of the number 22. Back up front, Looks like Travis is not gaining. He is actually losing on our race leader as they come out of turn number 4. 4 laps to go. 4 more to go as they head into 1 and 2. Brandon Gibbs trying to work his way up through in the number 34 machine. He's got a big battle going on with Dobbs as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Dobbs down low trying to get that bottom side to work. Goodnight going to have a big run on the outside. So battle here for the number 9 spot. This is I think the only battle pretty much on the track as Brandon going to take that number 9 spot for now as they come out of turn number 4. Brandon Gibbs, I should specify there are 2 Brandons in the pack, as BJ Goodnight sits in the number 10 spot. Scott Dobbs trying to find his way around him. Back up to the front, Toter continues to dig through turn number 1 and 2 on the high side as the checkered flag is out. I didn't realize it was out. My bad, guys. Toter takes the win. Travis, StClair, and Wesley are your top 3. Cater, thank you for the follow. I was looking at lap times instead of freaking looking at what lap we were on. All right, tonight's results. It's going to be Ethan Toter with the win. Travis StClair in second. Going to be Wesley in the number 3 spot with Dustin Lehman in 4th. Brandon Freeberg in the number 5 spot. Thaddeus Marshall in 6th. Clifford Driscoll in 7th. Scott Schroyer in the number 8 spot. Brandon Gibbs in 9th. BJ Goodnight in 10th. Going to be Scott Dobbs in the number 11 spot. Brick Gibson in 12th. CJ Phillips 13th. Anthony Ray in 14th. JD in 15th. And Cody Sieber rounds out the field in that number 16 spot. Clint, thank you for the like and the share. I was wondering where you were at earlier. All right, let's go ahead and get a holler with some of these guys on the podium. Let's see. We're going to go to Travis. I think, or no, Ethan will probably be the best spot to go for a picture. And we're going to go grab these guys and pull them in the booth. What's up, guys?
What's up, buddy?
Wesley.
Yeah. What's up?
Good run. Good run out there in the number 81. Had to work your way up through the field. Not an easy one. The track got pretty single file for a while, but still able to come up 7 spots to grab yourself a podium. 2 very fast guys in front of you. You got to feel happy about that 3rd place finish.
Oh, absolutely. The track there at the beginning, everybody was running kind of the middle bottom, and at least I knew from previous seasons running this place, I don't run it much, that on the top you can still roll it and not burn too much tires. So I kind of did that, and that's where I jumped up to just around in the top 5. And I feel bad because I got all out of sorts and forgot how to drive for a lap, and Lehman had to dodge me, and it caused a big old wreck. So I apologize to him, but he come back there to finish 4th. So I guess kind of worked back out. But yeah, I put myself behind the 8 ball. I felt really good in the heat race, and then my screen decided it wanted to black out a little bit whenever I was going to throw a slider for 3rd, which would have put me, I guess, starting on the pole. So that would have been nice, but I feel bad for getting into Gibbs and all them. So
yeah, I was wondering what happened there. I thought you just hit the grass and it bounced the front end and you just shot up the track. It was definitely a weird wreck, but yeah, I watched you on the start. You were freaking digging. You got a lot of people on that initial start on the outside.
Yeah, the top was really good. We kind of figured that out in qualifying, and then I was like, I wonder if it's going to stay that way. And we got to the heat race, and Lehman got me hooked up with a pretty good setup, and it was flying. And then the driver, forgot how to drive, and the computer decided to act up. And so in the feature, I just said, you know what, we're going to toss him over the shoulder, and we'll see what happens.
Well, great run here tonight. I know you got some people to thank, so why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Oh, for sure. I mean, we got a whole bunch of folks that are on these race cars, and I'm sure I'm going to forget some folks. So I'm trying to get pulled up here, but I know TAC 3 Defense, Majula Sea Speed Shop is our big sponsors. Of course, I'm over on Mud Duck now, so big thanks to all those guys. Of course, Lehman and Anthony there, they showed a lot of speed here tonight. So really good group to be a part of, and great team. And I'm glad we can get a good first night of action in. ShopPurgy22.com. Man, I got to get better about these. It's the second time this week, so I got to start studying up on the sponsors on the car. But I mean, it takes every single one of them. It's so cool to have such a good group like this behind you and be racing with some pro guys like Travis and Toter there. And I don't know if I had anything for them, but you know what? We were here to put on a show, and 10th to third, I'll take it in week one.
Yeah, good, definitely good finish. Speaking of Travis, defending champion, I'll tell you what, you and Toter had a hell of a battle.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's just every time I got in front of him, I kept making mistakes there. And had last time he slid me, I almost went off 3 and 4, and I was like, man, just take because all I'm doing is just slowing us down. We had a pretty good race. He'd make a mistake, and I'd get back in front of him, and then every time I clear him, I'd make another mistake. So I felt like I was probably just needed to give up on the sliders till I got my shit together there. So he was definitely quicker in the middle of the race there anyway. So it was probably better for him to be in front of me. All I was going to do is hold him back there.
Yeah, I had that discussion in the stream that I felt at one point like he was showing a little bit more speed, and I was like, you know what? I bet you Travis is like, hey, he might go up there and race Brandon, and they'll burn up their tires, and you can get up in that race. And obviously, when you get racing side by side, usually the people behind you catch you, and that sounds like it was part of the plan. But Brandon didn't want to be part of that plan and went over the edge of turn number 1 and 2.
Yeah, I was running second there. I had a good shot at him. I reeled him in and got on his bumper. I went to slide him in 1 and 2, and he kind of ran like a slider line, and I was able to clear him, and ended up giving second back to Ethan there. But like I said, we were trading sliders the whole time, and I just kept messing up going into 1 and 2. It was eventually I was probably going to wreck Ethan in 1 and 2 there because I had to jab the brake. I'd hit that big berm that was piled up, that dirt's piled up on the wall there. It's crazy, like 4 foot high. I'd catch it and it'd make me tight going into 1 and 2, and I'd just have to get on the brake. And luckily he was aware and didn't run me over there, but I had to get it together there. I was probably going to take us both out.
Yeah, definitely good race. Good start for defending your championship. Second place. Can't be upset with that, and a win in the heat, which you know how important those heat races are now. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate these guys putting us on again. It's been a fun league to run here. You for broadcasting, all the guys at Max Stroop Sim Sports. We just brought Ethan on board with us here in the last couple of weeks. Glad to have him on. Good to see him get a win here. Siebers Racing Media, 309 Designs for the great looking car. Majula State Speed Shop, all they do for us. They've been with us or we've been with them, whatever we want to look at it, for a long time. And big help from them guys all the time. Appreciate all they do for us.
Definitely good race and good run. And Ethan, it's been a while since I've seen you. You haven't been making the officials exciting for me lately.
How's it going?
What's up, buddy? Good run out there. A lot of respect, obviously. You and Travis having a heck of a battle there. And I think you definitely had it for Brandon, but he wasn't going to make it easy. Man, what were your thoughts when you're closing in on him and the caution comes out, and then you guys got to do another green flag, and it always seemed like the leader just had such a huge advantage on those restarts because you guys got so racy further back.
Yeah, those restarts were just tough there. It'd feel like it'd either be me or Travis in second. It'd be so hard to pick. One time I picked top, and then he got a better restart and was able to clear me into one there. But yeah, those restarts were they were interesting. It's an interesting place around here. I'd much rather have a wall, but when these tires start going away, you're just slipping and sliding, and really think it was Brandon's race to lose, and that's what he did.
Yeah, I know you were closing in on him pretty good, and you were putting the pressure on him, and you had to be thinking, how am I going to get around him and not let Travis get too close? Because you knew you had to make it quick. And what kind of relief did you feel when he went over the edge there?
I don't know, man. I just came on with these guys, so it was gonna be cool to see Brandon win a race. And I mean, all of us haven't raced in forever. We're just all starting to get back on now that the winter's closing in and then racing season's going away. But yeah, I mean, Brandon falling off there was definitely a break our way. It just sucks for him.
Yeah.
Luckily, he got back to fifth, but he was definitely the best car on the track. Even if I got to him, I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, it was definitely some good racing. And one thing I found in league racing is teammates are the ones that always get together. I
They
don't know if you
always do.
noticed.
That
So,
always happens.
but great run out there. Good to see you. Good to see you again. Always putting on a show for us. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, I gotta thank all these guys back at Max Street for bringing me on. All the guys that Travis just thanked. I don't know them all yet. I'm brand new to this, and the 3D guys for putting this league on. It ain't many guys, but it is a fun league to run, and they're all good. So
Yeah,
and you
definitely a
put on
good
the
group.
broadcast.
Appreciate you guys. Good run, and I will see you next week.
Thank you.
I accidentally muted Wesley instead of myself. My bad, Wesley. I'm just trying to say I don't like you. No, I'm just kidding. All right, great run here tonight, guys. Out of all these drivers, definitely a fun race to broadcast. Good group to broadcast. That's going to be it for tonight. We'll be back with some mini stock action tomorrow night. We'll do a little fun hosting. If you guys want to join, feel free if you have iRacing. And as always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.